Hello and welcome back to ADK Aquatics, and before we get into the video, I would like to apologize for the lack of uploads over the past few weeks. I have just been dealing with a lack of motivation to make videos, but hopefully I will be able to get back into a normal schedule of creating videos for you guys, and hopefully that'll work out moving forward. But anyways, in this video we are going to be talking about Java Fern, propagation, and reproduction. So as most of you guys probably know, Java Ferns are one of the most common aquarium plants in the hobby, as they are very low maintenance, as they don't require high light levels or CO2 or anything like that to be injected into the tank, and they are commonly used as a mid-ground or a background plant depending on how tall your fish tank is. Java ferns can reproduce asexually using a process called apomixis. And so basically apomixis is where tiny plantlets will start growing off of leaves of Java ferns, and this happens naturally on Java ferns once the plant is mature, but it will be greatly increased if the leaves are under some kind of stress or dying. And so you can use this to your advantage to propagate the Java ferns by creating some stressful environment for the leaves, which will cause them to undergo apomixis. And so the method I used for this was by placing some leaves in a bucket and waiting for a few weeks. And this bucket had no light and very low water level, and over time small plantlets eventually started growing out of this. And the reason I wanted to propagate more Java ferns is because I had accidentally killed off one of my Java ferns by burying the rhizome, which caused the root system to be ruined, and instead of just throwing out the plant, I decided I'd try to get some baby Java ferns out of it. And so after a few weeks of leaving the Java ferns in the bucket, the plantlets were ready to be removed and to be planted back in the 20-gallon, which is where I decided to plant them. And so to remove the plantlets from the leaf is a very easy process. You just use your fingers and carefully remove them from the leaves while trying not to damage the roots or the plants in any way. And once you have that done, you just plant them in the gravel or sand and try not to bury the rhizome, or you can attach them to some kind of rock or driftwood that you have in the tank, as Java ferns will also grow when attached to rocks or driftwood. And the baby plantlets don't require any special care or anything like that, so just use some fertilizer and some root tabs just like you normally do with adult Java ferns, and they should grow to adult size over a couple months. That's all I have on this topic for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any questions, ask them down in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.